this video, Telos 100% Enrage P5 defeated. You are watching RainyScape. Hey guys, what is up? It is Rainy here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing Telos on P5. I did it last night, so I'm going to be talking over what I did and my kill. First off, I tried one kill at 102% Enrage, which didn't go great. That was the first time I tried P5. Jesus fucking Christ, he's hitting so fucking much. Alright, that's me out of food. So I upgraded all my gear, I invested a little bit in my future, and put on a new setup, and went for it. And this is my kill. So I'll just generally talk over this because I didn't actually do any commentary during this kill. I was completely focused. So what I've done here is I upgraded my gear, so I'm using Tectonic. Kind of cheating, but I don't even really give a shit because I wanted to get the kill done. I also have Celestial Hand Wraps, and I'm using Noxious. I have a scrimshaw of the elements. It's a superior version, as well as Runic Accuracy because Maniacal Aura was on cooldown, so I couldn't use that. Wish that was longer. Really do wish that was longer. So I'm not sure if I should go over the mechanics. I mean, most of you probably have seen guides on this already, but I guess I can just quickly go over it. So in my setup, I have a shield with me to use Resonance. I have Enhanced Excalibur for free heals, and I'm using Blood Barrage. I also have with Dread Nips, which I'm horrible at using, as you can see on the screen right now. I should be using them more, but I never really use Dread Nips, so I'm not used to using them, but I do remember to use them at some points. I have Supreme Overload, which is the blue and white potion there. I also have a Super Prayer Renewal, which is the one next to it, and I also have some Super Restores flasks, as well as Super Sardome Brews and Rocktail Soups. So the attacks on this phase, the phase 1 is fairly simple. We're on 109 Enrage now. So he has 3 basic attacks. Telos, this attack, I'm not actually sure if it's a he or not. It has 3 basic attacks. It uses auto attacks. That yellow beam there also fills up your adrenaline, but you never want to have Telos in that beam because he'll charge up and use this really annoying beam boom bomb thing attack. Very annoying. This is a stun, so he punches down into ground, you use freedom, and then you run away, otherwise you get hit quite a lot. You could also resonance that, and then try to dodge his cleave attack. So this is what it looks like when you change phases. Once you've defeated a set amount of health of Telos, you will run to the edge of the platform and jump down to the next platform. And that then starts off the next phase of the fight. So get ready. So yeah, now I remember to use a Dread Nip. First 2 phases don't require too much food either. So his 3 basic attacks are, this being one of them, he will root you down and start healing. So you basically have to do a set amount of damage, either 3 or 4k. It gets higher as the enrage goes up. And once you've done that, he releases you. He also releases you if you take too long to actually deal the damage. He will release you. He then, for this segment here, he will have this black beam. This beam will make you do less damage, but it also makes your defense higher, so you take less damage in return. So here's his slam attack again. I'll also go through the freedom. So he has a set rotation of 3 attacks. He'll rotate through these, and he never changes like randomly or anything, so it's always going to be the next one after the previous one. The next one is a dash attack he does, where he'll charge up his hand and take it backwards, kind of like this. Like that, there we go. And you can use Resonance there to block the damage but not heal anything. You could also use Surge to quickly escape from it, but he will fly over to you, so you have to be really good on the timing because otherwise you'll get hit for like 2k maybe. But rezzing on the stun attack where you have to use freedom is probably a better idea because then you actually heal like maybe up to 5k even, maybe even more, depending on the enrage. So he also has 2 different auto attacks. He uses melee and magic. So now he's using magic, as you can see. If the bar fills up at the top there between phase 2 and enrage, you'll notice that he does this crazy bomb attack that hits like 5,500. Might even hit more if it's on higher enrage. So now we're into part 3, which is a part where a lot of people struggle. You'll see the bar there has 2 red bits on it, and then a green little dot in the middle. You want to keep that dot as low as possible to the left. When it goes to the right, and it's in the red area, he will start using this bomb explosion attack from his body. and it does about 2,000-ish damage every time, and he can keep casting that insanely fast. So if that happens, you might be fucked, but you could use Barricade to block the damage there. You also notice I have this red dot on me right now, like this particles falling off. That's like an anima poison. You have to run into the beam to cure that. There's also minions spawning on this phase, so you have to kill those quickly. They will energize Telos, so they will make the bar, the little green dot, go further to the right, and if there's 3 enemies up, or 3 minions up, you will see the bar going quite quickly up, so definitely kill off the minions as fast as possible, otherwise Telos might go into the red bomb phase, and I really don't like that phase. It's really annoying to get him down from that. If he goes into beam as well on this phase, which he might do, it's sometimes very difficult to get him out of it. He fills up that bar, goes straight to the right really fast, especially if all 3 minions are up. Then it just shoots over to the side. So rather annoying. I always forget to repot here as well, because if you're using overloads, this should take you about, if you're not like amazing, like some kind of pro PvMer, you should probably be about done with your overload. So overloading on phase 3 is usually what I have to do. So now we're going to phase 4, which if you're below 100 Enrage is the final phase, but if you're above 100 Enrage, there is a part 5 as well after this phase. This phase is essentially kind of special in comparison to the other ones, in which you get these anima fonts, they're called. Now these fonts, the spinning orb things, will protect you, and Telos will also be absorbing anima from these. So once we get into this part here, he will spawn, I think it's about 75k health on lower enrages, but on 100 enrage, it's quite high. He will spawn 3 small minions. These will stun you and do damage, and you'll just have to kill these off rather quickly, otherwise you might get stunned. They're kind of annoying. And Telos will still keep doing his rotation as well, so you have to keep that in mind. I kind of fucked up the freedom there. But basically, this is where insta-kill goes into play. If you can't charge these here, orb things, fast enough, you will die. So essentially what you're doing is, you have to stand by these different orbs. You start off with the green one, then you go over to the red one, and then there's a black one to the south as well. And these will protect you from an insta-kill attack. So when he spawns these, he's charging his insta-kill attack. What you're doing is, if you stand on these circles, you're basically draining anima from this circle thing, and you use that anima to create a shield, which you see right now. And once that shield is up, you won't get insta-killed. He's also going to use a green bomb there, which hits about 6k, 5 to 6k. Gets higher with Enrage as well. You can resonance that, I believe, but it's quite tricky to time that. But he will always use that because his bar on the top between phase 4 and Enrage on the top of the screen will be full because he's been charging up, you know. So it's kind of the same as earlier in the fight, but this time you can't really avoid him charging up. So you'll just have to either tank that hit or use resonance or something to block it off. But yeah, now we're at the final font here. So this font is the black one. You just do the same thing really. It's just around 25k health. So it's about 75k health, then it's 50k health, and then 25k health for this final font here. And generally, the mechanics are fairly simple throughout the entire fight. It's just that you might be getting low on food here. Like you see, I'm not doing too great on food right now, but I might be able to still pull it off. I do use Sunshine here to get like a cheeky little DPS boost. I've been using Tsunami as well throughout the fight. You might want to try to keep that for minions to kill them off really fast. Melee is also a very good option, but I've been using magic my entire time killing this, so that's what I've been focusing on. So now we're going into phase 5. He's going to die off there, and normally he will fall into the anima there and the fight will just end. But in this one, he will spawn up again, and this is part 5 for 100 plus Enrage exclusive. So he'll spawn a set amount of one color of minion. You have to get over to the font that these minions have the same color as, and then you have to kill off these minions. And this will charge up the font. And once this has been charged to full 100%, like it is now, you'll be able to cast that off when Telos starts to spawn his Anima Bomb. So he's currently charging an insta-kill attack. Right now I went into the adrenaline pool just to fire off some ultimates and stuff. Even though I'm not really doing it, but that was my idea at least. You should probably mainly go for the red beam, because that one increases your DPS, but also makes you take more damage. But I think it's worth it in this phase just to get him down as fast as possible. Also, there are falling rocks in this phase, which do about 4,500 damage on my Enrage. Not sure if that goes up later as well. But yeah, now you'll see Telos is charging a volcanic bomb or whatever. So you have to fire off the red one, and you see I stunned him there, so he's just chilling off. I went over to the adrenaline bar again, but I should have gone over to the red one. I was just kind of scared about doing that, but I think I do it eventually. Yeah, there we go, it changed over, so now it's in the red one. I do end up charging the green one as well, just to be safe, because he has 50k health left, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pull it off without having to protect myself from another giant Anima Bomb. Or I guess it's called Corrupt Anima Bomb, or Pure Anima Bomb maybe. But yeah, just kill off the minions, it'll charge the font, and then I go back into the red one to do max DPS. And also I got Anima Poison on me there. But yeah, then just generally you just want to DPS him down as fast as possible, because you don't have to go through all the phases here. You can essentially just kill him off as fast as possible, and you might be able to avoid every Anima Bomb he is about to set off. Like now 10k DPS left, 10k health left, and we're so close. I avoided a rockfall there. I wasn't completely sure if he was going to send off an Anima Bomb, so I wanted to be sure that if he did, I was really close to the font. And now my reaction to defeating Telos. I have gotten my Trimmed Completionist Cape back, yeah boys! Oh, that feels nice. I did need that tectonic though, Jesus. It's gonna be nice putting that Trimmed Comp on. It's only been 2 days as well, isn't that great? It's the fastest I've gotten the Trimmed Comp requirement back, I think. I usually take like at least a week to do something, and even when they give me like a heads up, it's like I can put it off until like a week, and then I spend like 2 weeks trying to get the comp kit back. But that was nice. 10 minutes 32 seconds, probably pretty shit time, but I don't give a shit. You know what? I like Telos in 4 parts. 5th part is kind of bullshit, and I'll take this win as a very good sign, and of course I get blue dragons. If you saw the stream yesterday, you'll know he loves giving me blue dragon hides. Fuck you, Telos. Fuck you. Let's continue the challenge. Now you give me 10, yeah, right. Great. If I ever want to do Telos again, you know, 109 Enrage. No, 119 Enrage this time, and P5 as well. So hopefully there's some good P5 guides coming out soon. You know, wink wink guys. PvMers out there, do your job, make a guide for me so I can do this in Sea Singer or some kind of shit armor. And now I can be like, oh shit, what up? Got my Trimmed Comp paper. Yeah. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give the video a like. And I will see you guys in the next one. Rainy out.